Hello, friends. Rome had seen heroes before, generals, senators, and rebels whose names flickered for a moment and then vanished like smoke in the forum breeze. But Julius Caesar? He wasn't just another name. He was the storm. Born into a patrician family, but without the wealth to match, young Caesar had ambition boiling in his veins. He knew early on, Rome wasn't handed to you. You had to grab it, preferably while smiling. He dressed well, spoke better, and partied hard. But don't be fooled. Behind the charm was a mind sharp enough to slice through the thickest Senate debates like a hot knife through amphora butter. Early in his career, Caesar got kidnapped by pirates. True story. They demanded a ransom of 20 talents of silver. Caesar laughed and insisted they ask for 50 because he knew his worth. Then, after being freed, he returned with a fleet, captured the pirates, and had them executed. Moral of the story? Never underestimate a man who can negotiate his own ransom higher. As he rose through the political ranks, quaestor, aedile, praetor, Caesar built his reputation brick by brick. He threw dazzling games, paid off debts, sometimes with other debts, and made himself unforgettable. He was like the most popular guest at every Roman banquet, only smarter and with a secret plan scribbled under his toga. Then came the Gallic Wars. Oh, the Gauls, fierce, wild, and brave. But they hadn't met anyone like Caesar. He led his legions across forests, rivers, and mountains, conquering tribe after tribe. He wasn't just fighting battles, he was writing his own myth, one sword stroke at a time. And recording it too. His commentaries on the Gallic War made him sound like a rock star general to everyone back home. By the time he was done, Caesar had added almost an entire country to Rome. His soldiers adored him. They called him Imperator. And his enemies? They watched the horizon nervously, because Caesar wasn't just coming home with glory. He was coming with an army that would follow him anywhere. Meanwhile, back in Rome, the Senate was growing nervous. Pompey, once Caesar's ally, now eyed him like a man who realized he had invited a lion to dinner. They ordered Caesar to disband his army and return to Rome, alone. No legions, no trumpets, just Caesar, stripped of his power. But Caesar knew better. He had two choices. 1, obey and fade into political oblivion. 2, defy Rome, spark a civil war, and gamble for it all. What would you choose? If you're Julius Caesar, the man who laughed at pirates, the man who conquered Gaul, the man whose ambition could light up all of Italy, there was never any real doubt. The stage was set. The world held its breath. And at a quiet little river called the Rubicon, Julius Caesar would make his fateful decision. Next time, join us for Crossing the Rubicon. The Civil War begins, where one step across a shallow stream will echo louder than all the armies of Rome combined. Because sometimes, destiny wears sandals and walks straight into history.